Hey everyone, welcome to the Autoimmune Dietitian YouTube channel. My name is Annie Rubin. I'm a registered dietitian and I am the Autoimmune Dietitian. So today we are talking about exercise intolerance. Within the autoimmune community, exercise intolerance is a real struggle. We all know that movement is very important to reduce inflammation. However, exercise intolerance can prevent you from recovering from even the gentlest of movements. So if you feel completely wiped out after you exercise, or even experience severe reactions like vomiting, nausea, blurred vision, or even trouble breathing, you may be suffering from exercise intolerance. The good news is you can overcome it. So today I'm explaining what causes it and what you can do to start moving your body again. And I just need to attach my usual disclaimer to this video that the information in today's talk is not the substitute for the diagnosis, treatment, or care of disease by a medical provider. This is for informational purposes only. So please consult your qualified health professional for any changes to your medical care. Okay, so what is exercise intolerance? Exercise intolerance is the inability to exercise or to raise your heart rate. It was first discovered in the cardiac community, but it's becoming a lot more common amongst autoimmune warriors. Those who suffer from exercise intolerance may feel extreme fatigue for days after working out. Additionally, it can cause extreme reactions such as vomiting, blurred vision, and nausea. Other things include severe or unusual muscle pain, flu-like symptoms, and even autoimmune flares. So these reactions can happen with only prolonged intense exercise, or it can kick in after doing the simplest of movements like yoga or walking. Mitochondrial dysfunction is actually what triggers exercise intolerance. If you remember cell structures from your high school grade biology class, the mitochondria is the powerhouse organelle of your cell. It's where all of the energy for your body, or your ATP, is produced, and you get that energy from food. So if your mitochondria isn't working properly, the food you are eating isn't being converted to energy as efficiently as it should. When this happens, it literally depletes your body of stored energy. Any additional movement outside of what is required to survive becomes an additional burden on your body to handle, so it literally shuts down as its survival mechanism. The other issue with exercise is that it increases oxidative stress in the body. The mitochondria is actually a major producer of reactive oxygen species, ROS, or free radicals. And part of the issue with autoimmune diseases is that there's an increase in oxidative stress. So adding exercise on top of the stress that our bodies are already experiencing can sometimes be too much. We all know that when the body lacks antioxidants, those free radicals generated by oxidative stress can damage our tissues and cells. In addition, the mitochondria are also partly responsible for regulating inflammation and your innate immune system. So the overproduction of reactive oxygen species triggers specific inflammasomes connected to the innate immune system. These inflammasomes can trigger an inflammatory reaction in the body. So if you have chronic inflammation, which is generally the case with many autoimmune diseases and many of my clients, it is likely that the mitochondria are not functioning properly. And when the mitochondria aren't functioning properly, they are likely not producing enough energy for your body to work, which leaves you feeling tired and fatigued. So how do you heal from exercise intolerance? Healing exercise intolerance takes patience. A lot of patience. If you are working out and feeling totally drained that day or even for days afterwards, you are likely pushing it too hard. In addition, living with an autoimmune disease means that your immune system is constantly changing. You may feel great and energized one day and totally wiped out the next day. This is because there are so many external factors that can affect your immune system. So here are my top 3 tips for getting your body back to movement again. First, listen to your body. Just listen. Do not push it when your energy is not there. When you're feeling run down and exhausted, there's clearly a reason, and this is not the time to suck it up and push through. One of the tricks that I do to help me listen to my body is to avoid planning workouts in advance. That way, I don't feel guilty when I don't fit a workout in. Instead, each morning I assess my energy levels, I see how I'm feeling, and I base my workout on that. I even allow myself to sleep in if I'm feeling really drained. And if your schedule allows it, try to keep some openings throughout your day to fit a workout in. Sometimes when I feel like I need sleep, I'll push my workout to the afternoon when I may feel more energized. The second tip is to start off really slowly when you're getting back to working out. So as your body gets used to moving again, you can slowly start to ramp up the intensity. You just have to be very careful to not do too much too soon. If you start to feel sore or exhausted or experience any other negative symptom, definitely take a few days of rest and pull back. Remember, healing is never linear as much as we want it to be. Feeling great for 1 week or 1 month does not mean you are totally clear. Setbacks happen, so it's important to be very aware of your body and how you feel. My last tip is, of course, because I'm a dietitian, I'm going to focus on some key nutrients to help your mitochondria recover. So here are my top 4 nutrients that you need to support your mitochondria. First, antioxidants. Given that the mitochondria are major producers of reactive oxygen species, it's important to have plenty of antioxidants in your diet to help capture those free radicals floating around in your body. Some of the best sources of antioxidants are found in colorful fruits and vegetables. I actually have a free guide on my website called my top 10 anti-inflammatory foods. All of those foods are rich in antioxidants, so you can go download my free guide on my website, annierubin.com, and check that out. The second are B vitamins. B vitamins play a major role in energy production and mitochondrial health. In fact, there's connection between the mitochondria and methylation requires a number of B vitamins, including folate, B12, B6, and thiamine. The best sources of B vitamins are from leafy green vegetables, animal proteins, nuts, seeds, and organ meats. The third nutrition tip is selenium. This mineral is another important player in reducing oxidative stress. Selenium can be found in Brazil nuts, chicken, eggs, and pork. And then lastly, be sure you are getting sufficient amount of protein. Protein is made up of amino acids, and amino acids are needed to produce antioxidant enzymes. Diets low in protein can impact mitochondrial function. Protein can be found in both animal and plant-based sources like beans, grains, nuts, and seeds. So if you're feeling wiped out or unable to exercise, you are not alone. Please understand you are not weak, you are not sick. It is just your body telling you that it needs some time to figure things out. Exercise intolerance is very common amongst the autoimmune community. Remember, it's a mitochondria issue, so the more you can work on reducing your inflammation and healing your body, the faster you will be able to return to exercise. Just start off slow, listen to your body, eat a variety of nutrient-dense foods to keep all of your body systems working properly. So for those of you who would like more help managing your autoimmune disease, I would love to chat with you. I offer free 15-minute discovery calls to chat more about your goals. I'm also enrolling in my group program right now. So if you're interested in working with me either one-on-one or in a group setting, all the information is on my website, annierubin.com. Lastly, you can sign up for my weekly newsletter. It comes out every Thursday to your inbox. I put out a lot of great information about managing inflammation with food and lifestyle. Try it. You can unsubscribe anytime. You won't hurt my feelings. But if you enjoyed this video today and you want to see more content like this, please click the little subscribe button. I'd love to continue to help you understand your autoimmune disease and what you can do both diet and lifestyle wise to heal and to feel better. So thank you so much for joining me today, and these videos come out every week, so I will see you next week.